Hey guys, Zizaran here. So there's a new league starting and some of you have been asking on some tips on leveling quicker. A lot about leveling is just about practicing, managing your inventory and knowing layouts. But leveling a group and knowing how to do it can be a big time saver. So what I'm going to go over in this guide is how I would do progression in a group and tips for boosting other people, general stuff like that. So let's start with Act 1. Instead of everyone running to Hail Rake for the Quicksilver early on, you can split up around ledge. An example would be two people continuing by killing everything while progressing, one person running for Hail Rake, and another person running to Brutus. Now it's very important that each individual team has portals, so you don't end up going, oh, I'm a Hail Rake. Ah, fuck, guys, I don't have a portal. You can also have another person run the crab skill point, but skill points obviously aren't mandatory to run, so you can choose to do those later when you can run things faster if you want to. For killing bosses, for example Brutus, Merveil, and others later on, it's important to tag them. For those of you who don't know what tagging means, it's if you're solo, when you do damage to the boss, it's going to be locked to 1-man health and it'll stay that way, even when 5 other friends come in. That makes it a lot easier to deal with bosses when you're under geared, and between the 5 of you, you can nuke the boss down very quickly. You also don't need to be inside the actual boss room itself for any fight. As long as team members are active and not grayed out in the party window, they will receive the quest progression. There are also a few instances where you don't even need to be in the area when the boss or thing is killed, and I'll be going through that in the guide as well. One example of this would be the Old Flame for Fairgraves. You don't need to be there when picking up the Old Flame. Everyone else in the party can just come down when Fairgraves is being killed. Merveil has 2 stages, and health would need to be tagged twice. This means that when the first stage is over, everyone would quickly need to leave in a portal before she respawns in her second stage. In Act 2, you'll have 1 person running Chamber of Sins and 1 person running Weaver. You can also have 1 person get the Wetlands waypoint, while the rest of the party are farming River Waste for experience. With the Chamber of Sins quest, you can kill Fidelitas without your group being there, and people can still pick up the Baleful Gem. However, for the Weaver, everyone needs to be there for the kill to get the spike. Try to sort out who needs what bandit ahead of time so you can minimize any downtime. Everyone should be around level 16 when you enter Val Ruins, and you can all run together to Northern Forest. This is where the party splits, and the main group would continue farming for experience in Northern, while 1 person is running Val. Val's HP gets tagged once you click the Apex. Act 3, the group farms City of Sarn while 1 person runs Piety and Crematorium. The group doesn't need to be there when Piety is killed, and you can TP your friends in afterwards. Once the runner gets to the battlefront, you get the group into docks, and they find the quest item there when farming. The runner then gets the Solaris waypoint. It's important to know through all this that the runner can get behind on XP depending on blue packs, so you might need to change runner up depending on who is the strongest person in the party. Everyone needs to be there for the Lunaris Piety kill, and make sure everyone picks up the key. Forgetting the door and things like that can slow down the party a lot, or even end up missing a team member for a large portion of time if you're very competitive. The group can run the library quest while someone who doesn't need it runs Dominus. And tagging can be very important since you can do a lot of damage if someone doesn't have any resist. Weak players can wait outside the boss room. Once you're in Act 4, you generally want to farm Dried Lake and get a few levels here. Then 1 person runs Crystal Veins, and then you split and have 2 runners. The group needs to be present for both home and Arresto. And again, you can be outside here too. When killing Corrupted Piety, weaker players can come in and talk to her after she has been killed. You don't need to be there at all, even inside the instance. For the Harvest, only 1 person needs to pick up quest items for the minor bosses, and weaker players can again wait outside the boss room and still receive progression. So whether you're looking to set up a boosting service, boost some friends, or just do general group progression, hopefully this helps you guys at the start of the league. If you have any questions, come check out my channel live at twitch.tv/Zizaran. And good luck in Breach. I hope you guys have an amazing time.